rock and roll back then, of course, was 2 pay grades below a prisoner of war. And the schools were against it, and the churches were against it. They thought there was something wrong with the music. But everybody kept struggling. Then by 55 or 6, Presley was doing okay in a few of the acts. And then, I guess, end of 55, 56, Presley hit big, you know, with some of them. And that opened up a whole new world for our style of music. And then I formed a little group. That's when I brought to Canada. Then, as they would leave or something would happen, why I started using Canadian musicians, because they're just as good or better here than anywhere else in the world. It was just convincing them of it and Canada of it, you know.
Well, I was 16 when I joined Ronnie Hawkins and the Hawks, but I'd met them when I was 15, just early 15, and I wrote a couple of songs that Ronnie recorded.
Who do you love? Who do you love? Who do you love?
There was places we would play, and people would, when they finish a cigarette, they would just flick their cigarette butt at you. And there was nothing against us in particular. They were just showing how wicked they could be on weekends. Rouen, Noranda, they drink bottles of beer that are this big, and they drink them until they go crazy, and then they start looking at one another, and I saw the most vicious displays of violence playing in those places I think that I've ever seen.
If the doorman didn't handle it or didn't notice it, rather than let them get out of hand and really get wild, I'd just bust them in the head with that 664 mic. Like I said, my hands won't move now. They've been broken, I guess maybe 25 or 30 times each. You know, my nose messed up, bottle in the face. So, you know, you have your scars from the wars.